It was a protest that shook Britain. According to police, 150,000 people flooding central London last September for an anti-immigration nationalist march.
Too many migrants. Absolutely. We absolutely agree with that. The migrants need to be stopped.
And at the heart of it, this man, who calls himself Tommy Robinson.
They managed to silence us for 20 years with labels. Racist, Islamophobe, far right. They don't work anymore. The dam has well and truly burst.
A radical right-wing movement is growing in Britain that is allied closely with the MAGA movement in the United States.
I think England is heading towards a civil war.
The UK culturally felt like America before Donald Trump went down the golden escalator. They're in the abyss.
Powerful American conservative figures are backing the movement that's based on Christian nationalism and claims the UK is overrun by Muslim immigrants. Elon Musk addressed September's rally by video link.
Whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die.
Many in Britain are now asking if the country could be headed for a far-right government. And with President Trump in the White House, the UK movement hopes their time has also come.
I'd love Trump to come over and stick a flag in the ground and say this is our 51st state.
You'd love to become American?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you seem to be getting it right over there at the moment.
Careful, James. Careful, James.
A month after the protest, we are outside a court in London as Robinson arrives. He was on trial under counter-terrorism legislation for allegedly refusing to hand over his phone to police who claimed it may have held information relevant to far-right terrorism. Robinson said Elon Musk was paying his legal fees.
People in the United States are the only people fighting for us. Elon Musk, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are the only people fighting for our rights in Great Britain.
A judge acquitted Robinson, saying police may have unlawfully targeted him as a high-profile far-right activist.
He's our leader.
Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, was for years beyond the pale of British politics.
Enough's enough.
ABC first met him back in the early 2010s as the founder of the English Defence League, an extreme-right anti-Islam group that often led violent street demonstrations.
His belief system is that Britain is being invaded by Muslims and that they are replacing white British people. He sits very comfortably in any sort of academic definition of the far right, but he also has a long history of criminality and violence.
But Robinson and right-wing populists are now riding a rising wave of anti-immigrant sentiment. The issue has been supercharged by what's called the small boats crisis.
It's at least around 30 or 40 of them. Now they're going to try and get across the channel to England.
Each year, tens of thousands of desperate people, mostly from Africa and the Middle East, now arrive in England on dangerous small dinghies launched from France. Recently, small protests by local people have mushroomed outside hotels, where the government houses the arrivals while their asylum applications are processed. In the summer of 2024, anti-immigrant riots hit many UK cities, rioters even attempting to burn down an asylum hotel.
Stop boats. Get them out of them hotels. Get them gone. Put them on boats and send them back.
One of the hotels used to house asylum seekers is in Epping, a quiet town just north of London. Last summer, protests broke out after a man living in the hotel who'd arrived by small boat sexually assaulted a local 14-year-old girl. The man was convicted and jailed. He was later deported after being accidentally prematurely released. Every Sunday, locals continue to protest outside the hotel, demanding its closure.
British people who can't afford to pay their heating bills, who can't afford to feed their children, they're using food banks, yet these men across the country are being paid for by the government. So it's just the unfairness of it. So you've got the sexual assault element, which is rife. Every day you read about it. And then on the flip side, you've got the sheer unfairness. There's 138 living there.
Orla Minahan lives nearby and helps lead the protests. She is now running to be a local councillor for the new party formed by Nigel Farage, the man behind Brexit.
Many people think that we are turning into an Islamic state. We've got councils up and down this country that are run by men, from...
You believe the UK is turning into an Islamic state?
Absolutely we do.
Muslims currently make up just 6% of the UK's population. While we're talking, a young Syrian man arrives back at the hotel.
These people are scared for Syrian people to come over because that's happening in their country. They do not want it here. So that's why people are scared. You don't understand?
He's saying these people are scared of you. He's saying that. He's saying these people are scared of you.
People over there are scared of hotels.
We don't know who you are. We don't know. We don't want this.
The UK government says it intends to stop using hotels for asylum seekers before 2029. Those protesting here, though, believe bigger changes are coming for Britain. Nigel Farage, the chief architect of Brexit, now leads a political party called Reform UK, running on a platform promising mass deportations and also borrowing from a familiar playbook.
If I said to you that swans were being eaten in royal parks in this country, that carp were being taken out of ponds and eaten in this country by people who come from cultures that have a different... Would you agree it's happening here?
I've certainly read... I didn't know about swans. I've read about carp being fished.
Well, there you go.
So it's a similar sort of story. They're eating
similar story.
They're eating our carp, they're eating our swans.
Reform only has 5 members of parliament, but polls show it would currently beat the ruling Labour Party, led by the unpopular Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Once considered unthinkable, a Farage government is now talked of as a real